Welcome to WWP Clips. This is the official Clips channel for We Want Picks. We'll be uploading our individual fight breakdown videos here, so make sure you like and subscribe so you don't miss any of our content. And as always, go to wewantpicks.com/bets, sign up with any one of our 5 betting partners, make a deposit, and we send you $50 as a thank you. Next up at UFC Vegas 57, we have 2 heavyweight strikers that both lost to my buddy Parker Porter. We got Josh Parisian taking on Alan Baudot. Josh Parisian is 14-5 overall, 3-2 in his last 5, coming off a TKO loss to Dontel Mays. Alan Baudot is 8-3 overall. I'm laughing at Chris's
I know, that's why I was laughing as well. Horrible monkey life.
Anybody who's watching this on replay, Chris Riley, who sets the monkey knife fight strike lines, just agreed that the last line we broke down was not very good.
So you better sign up and jump on it. You better sign up and jump on it then.
Alan Baudot is 8-3 overall, 2-1 in his last 5, and he's looking for his first UFC win. Josh Parisian is a come-forward striker with a ton of output. And in fact, if you go back to his fight with my buddy Parker Porter, they literally set the UFC significant strike record in that fight. It was just a constant forward pressure and a ton of punches from Josh Parisian. And that does come at a cost, though. He gasses. And even if he doesn't completely slow down, he definitely loses the sting on those punches. Josh has 10 knockouts under his belt, but he hasn't been able to find that power in the UFC. Last time I broke Josh down, I asked Parker, I said, Josh has 10 knockouts. Did you feel that in there? And he basically, Parker was like, listen, obviously he didn't put me out, he didn't wobble me, but a couple of those I definitely felt a few of them. Alan Baudot is a competent striker who has only seen the judges' scorecard one single time. He comes out in every fight absolutely ready to go. He plants his feet and he lets his hands fly. He'll throw anything at any angle, and that includes spinning attacks. He has legit power and will risk getting KO'd to chase his own KO. His takedown defense is solid at 75%, but if you're able to take him down, he is at a clear disadvantage against almost anybody. And there's actually a tricky fight because Josh definitely has the volume and his record says he has the power, but we just haven't seen it yet. Alan Baudot hasn't gotten a UFC win yet, but he has had some tough competition. Tom Aspinall was his UFC debut. And I think Alan's the more dangerous.
I've heard that guy's pretty good.
Mediocre. Alan is more dangerous, but I'm going to go with Josh here. I like him to have the volume, have the pressure forward, potentially work in a takedown like he did against Roque Martinez in that win. So I like Josh Parisian here. And I don't know how Alan Baudot's a favorite. I actually have literally no idea how Alan Baudot's a favorite in this fight. I may end up putting a moneyline bet on Josh here because I'm pretty confident that he gets this done. What do you think, Jake Lutz?
No, I texted you the same thing. While I was doing my research, I was breaking it down, and all of a sudden I looked at the odds because I do my research, and then you look at the odds. That way the odds don't really sway what you're thinking. I thought Parisian was going to be a 2-1 favorite, and he was the dog. He was actually plus money, I think, when I looked at it. Now it's pretty much of a pick 'em now, but I was like, holy shit. I don't trust heavyweights, so I don't think I'll ever put a money line bet on heavyweights unless it's like something crazy, a weird matchup. Because anything can happen with these big guys. Allen is a big striker, but he's just sloppy, man. When I watch his strikes, it's like throwing these weird shots, like these overhand, like half looping, half straight rights that are just kind of weird. And in the clinch, I think he struggles as well. Which I know Josh Parisian, I think in his last matchup, kind of got not dominating the clinch, but got controlled in the clinch against a smaller guy. Where in this matchup, I think that he has the experience that if it is a clinch cage situation where I think this is just a sloppy mess of a fight where they're just kind of laying on each other, I think Josh can control kind of that cage with his experience in those instances. And for that, I got to go with Josh this matchup. I think he's much more of a I don't know what's the word I'm looking for, but a more technical striker is the word I'm looking for in this matchup, and he should be able to get this done. I'm not going to put money on it because I think this is just a sloppy mess where anything weird can happen, but this should be, again, I keep saying it, but this feels like it's Josh's fight to lose. So I'm going Josh. I'm surprised the odds. If you guys want to take a flyer, I don't blame you. So if Angelo, he's talking about putting him, but I don't blame you. I don't trust heavyweights, but I don't blame him if he's putting money on Josh Parisian. He's going to be my pick as well.
Yeah, and I obviously I haven't done it yet. I look at the odds and I'm like, if I were to set these odds myself, like you said, I think Josh would be a minus 200. I think should be a 2-1 favorite. He has had some success in the UFC. He's had, he's had moments, like he's done well, and Allen hasn't at all. So, maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm reading it wrong, but I like Josh to win, and the odds were surprising. And anytime you see that, it makes you want to throw a couple bucks on there. But, $8,400 in DraftKings, maybe. I think he's a 2-1 favorite. So maybe I'll have to see how my DraftKings lineup works out. But my only issue here is I don't think there's going to be. Listen, Josh Parisian took down Roque Martinez, and he had some good control time. If you take down Alan Baudot, you'll be fine. You can hold him there. You can hang out there. So I think Josh Parisian can take down Alan Baudot and rack up some control time and score for you in DraftKings. So I don't know. I haven't done my lineup yet, obviously, but $8,400, he may be in there. Monkey Knife Fight Strike line, I think it's a more and more. I mentioned if we go back, I think Josh Parisian, if you look at it, I got thrown off by that comment. If we go back, Josh Parisian set the UFC significant strike record with Parker, right? Parker set the record, but it was in that fight. So I like Josh Parisian to win this fight. I like Josh Parisian to get past this strike line. So more and more for Monkey Knife Fight. What do you think, Jakey boy?
I'm not gonna argue against you.
We will see what happens here. And if you want to check that out, weonpicks.com/MKF. Sign up, make a deposit. We'll send you. What did I do, MKF? Yeah, they will instantly match your deposit. weonpicks.com/bets. Sign up, make a deposit, and I will send you $50